Yokozo Sakura Matsuri!
That's Japanese for, welcome to the Sakura Festival. The Sakura Festival is a Japanese tradition that celebrates the arrival of spring.
Around this time, the cherry blossoms bloom all over the countryside, all over the mountains. So people go out as companies, as groups of friends to go and have fun and look at the blossoms and just talk and drink and have a very good time together.
Guests at the festival were treated to dinner, traditional Japanese dancing, and martial arts exhibitions. Several booths were set up around the LBJ ballroom to celebrate various facets of Japanese culture, including fashion, anime, and the delicate art of origami. Jay Shin, a member of the JLC, said that the festival helps introduce American students to Japanese culture.
We can share the Asian culture with American people so that we can familiar with American people, so that's the most important thing.
Performances showcase the talents of many JLC members, including Eriko Maruyama, who performed 3 original songs. Other performances included Nihon Buyo, a traditional Japanese dance performed with fans, and Soran, a dance that portrays the life of a fisherman. Not all the dances were traditional, however. Students also performed a breakdancing routine and a disco pada routine, a popular form of choreographed dancing in Japan.
That's it for the 7th Annual Sakura Festival. We'll see you next year. For Bobcat Update, I'm Megan Turney. Sayonara!
A travel alert, which is in reaction to recent violent attacks by drug cartels, advises Americans to delay unnecessary travel to parts of Mexico.
Students trying to study abroad in Mexico should check travel advisories and also use common sense when traveling.
Study Abroad's assistant director says there is a difference between a travel alert and a travel warning. With a warning, Texas State will not send any students to the affected country.
I think I'll use the same common sense I do when I go anywhere in the States and just kind of be more wary of my surroundings.
Students planning on studying Spanish through Texas State's Study Abroad program this summer are asked to stay in groups and keep in contact with their program's student liaison.
Mainly we want students to go with ground support, a good program, so they can have guidance before the departure and as soon as the students arrive.
Since declaring war on the drug cartels in 2006, more than 16,000 people have died south of the border. The travel alert gives advice to U.S. citizens about how they should cooperate with Mexican officials and warn them to avoid certain places at night. For Bobcat Update, I'm Joshua Humphreys. The College of Education is changing the names of 2 departments to follow the examples of other schools and universities. This change comes after other major universities began consolidating their education departments to more professional names that better reflect what the department actually does.
Employers will look at it as a well-known name instead of just EAPS.
The Department of Educational Administration and Psychological Services is being renamed to the Department of Counseling, Leadership, Adult Education, and School Psychology. This name will help associate the careers that the department's students will be entering.
These are nationally accredited programs, and so part of their national accreditation is that they should have the discipline's name in the department name if it's possible.
The Department of Health, Physical Education, and Recreation will also be renamed to the Department of Health and Human Performance. The title encompasses the department's focus on all aspects of health and physical education.
It's primarily to update the department name to a more contemporary name that's common in the United States.
The Department Chair of Health and Human Performance says these department name changes will not affect any degree plans or classes, but will reflect the many programs that each department offers. For Bobcat Update, I'm Joshua Humphreys.
Students who plan on staying in San Marcos for Easter will be able to get involved with local churches this weekend. This Friday, the Catholic Student Center and St. Jude Chapel will be reenacting the crucifixion of Christ, beginning at the chapel and moving through campus. They also will be delivering Easter baskets and dinners to needy families. They are adding an Easter Vigil service Saturday night at 8 o'clock. For students who can't go home to their families, Christ Chapel, a non-denominational campus ministry, will be having a free Easter dinner Sunday night before worship.